Welcome. Let's get started. I'm going to try out this new system I got here. My sun porch. It's not great angle, but we'll do our best. Have a seat, get comfortable. Feel your way into an anterior tilt so the spine is upright with nominal effort. If crossed legs isn't comfortable, go ahead and sit on the shins. And then give yourself a moment to connect to the ground. The earthy quality of Taurus is with us. And rise to the crown as you allow your body to open up. Be an open channel of light, of energy. Feel where your body is gripping. Check in on your jaw, the tongue, and just settle into this moment. A powerful place of transformation in this Taurus solar eclipse. Eclipses are a time when the sun and the moon's orbits intersect with the north and south nodes. The north node is what you come into this world already understanding. And the south node is asking the collective to shift. What do we need to release that's not working? And how do we raise the frequency of the collective so that we have a more peaceful, equitable, harmonious place to live? Big stuff, right? So as you settle into your breath, feel your bottom ribs expand and contract. Feel your thoughts start to align with your breath and the body. And generally how you've been feeling. What types of patterns can you see? What habits do you wish to release that aren't serving your highest good or the greater good? And how is your interaction with the world driving change? What is the ripple effect of your actions, of your life outward? These are big questions. The answers might not come. That's okay. Intend for them to show up. It's enough. And just again, be open and receptive to what can appear. And maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's just a slower paced way of moving and a deeper expression of life force pulsating through you. It doesn't have to be these profound and esoteric existential answers. But time with yourself is important and a piece of the puzzle to get those answers. They reside within you. This energy is helping to remind us of that we have everything we need. Taurus is very independent. And everything that you need exists within you. It's not outside of you. And so you feel that inner strength. And the earth, every step you take, you are supported by the earth. And when we can carve out pieces of stillness, we build our confidence in who we are. And that sets us up for a divine purpose, walking our path, healing our past, and stepping into the divine. So with all of that information, bring your hands to prayer in front of your heart. Tune into the light of love and compassion within you. Feel like your chin is parallel to the ground or your spine is neutral. Ribs are hugged in, and when you hug into your bottom ribs, hug into that solar plexus energy. This is our manifestation powerhouse. It's how we digest the world we live in, our food, our thoughts, our environments, our actions. It's also that willpower and our will to change. It starts with the mind. And in this supercharged new moons are time of setting intentions. So feel your power, feel the ground, feel the rise. Your whole body layered with energy and breath and thoughts. And set an intention. We have other aspects to this cosmic event that are also bringing in this very dreamy Pisces energy. So start to open and expand the mind into the future you wish to create and live in as we use our own individual journey to be part of the shift in the collective. So dream big, open up that expansion. And then what is limiting us from getting there, us as the collective? Start to see your intention as an image in your heart center. Feel yourself in that image. Feel connected to being in that place with the emotions you'd be feeling, the conversations you'd be having, the people you'd be with, what it looks like, how it feels to be there. And let your exhale release the hands, release that intention from your mind. Float the eyes open. Inhale the arms straight out to T. Soften the elbows so that your bicep has a little bit of freedom and slack to lift your arms up. Squeeze the shoulder blades back, then down, then stretch the arms straight. Take a big breath in. Exhale, twist to the right, but keep your left arm out to the side. Don't let it come forward. Squeeze the shoulder blades toward the middle of your spine, bottom corners in and down. Squeeze your right ribs in. See how that deepens your twist. Inhale, come back to center, arms overhead, clasped, flipped palms up to the sky. Wiggle the waistline a little bit. If your arms want to be more forward, it's more comfortable, let them. They don't have to be straight up overhead. Maybe little circles. See how that feels. No stressing of the spine, or anywhere around the spine. And then feel your pelvis tilt forward, the neutral spine ribs hugged in. Bend your elbows wide. Keep the hands pressed above your head or facing upward. And then relax the shoulders out of the neck. I get very sticky in this position because of my neck tension. So I like to move my head around. I feel like you're trying to pull your hands apart, not letting them. And then settle into the stillness and the shape. Feel your ribs hug in. Maintain your lumbar curve. And draw the left elbow toward the floor, right elbow up. Still trying to pull the hands apart. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, right elbow goes down, left elbow goes up. So we're bending at the waistline. Inhale, come on up, release the clasp, hands to T. Exhale, twist to the left. Right arm stays out to the side. I didn't move my arms at all, I just twisted my ribs. Find the left ribs hugged in tight. Notice that brings in depth to your twist. Inhale, back up to center. Clasp your hands the other way. Flip the palms. Stretch up. Wiggle, circle. Find some freedom. But try to get the palms to face straight up. And then exhale, bend your elbows wide. Shoulder blades moving down the back. Move around any stickiness. Guide yourself into things that are beneficial for your sensation here. And then release the hands. Come over the legs into tabletop. Giving yourself the setup for cow and cat. Plant the hands. Stretch through the fingers. Stretch through the thumbs. Tuck the toes. Inhale, arch the back. Look up. Exhale, flatten the feet. Round in. 3 more times, nice and slowly. Maybe eyes stay closed. Staying in tune to the inner landscape of your center. Last exhale. Come into neutral spine. Right arm, left leg, parallel to the ground. Flex the ankle, press through the shin and the whole palm. Try to bring your bicep next to your ear, thumb up, toes down, ribs hugged in. Pause. Breathe. Right fingertips to the back of the head, widen the elbow. Bend the left knee, flex the foot, press it up to the sky. Let the ribs hug up and in, don't let them flare away. And then pulse, heel and elbow up. Arm stays where it is. Left knee comes down. Inhale, twist up to the right. Exhale, the elbow can bend. Left elbow can bend as you bring your right elbow to the left wrist. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, twist it. Inhale it up. Exhale, twist. Inhale it up. Release the hand from the head. Stretch overhead. And release to tabletop. Tuck the toes. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, flat the feet. From neutral, left arm, right leg. Pause. Try to get your bicep near your ear. Root into the entire surface, touching the ground. Hug into your center. Take another breath. Or two. Left fingertips to the back of the head. Bend your right knee. And pulse. Elbow and heel. Lift. It'll be interesting to see how loud it is in here. I'm not sure how it's going to appear. And then right knee comes down. Inhale, twist up to the left. Exhale, left elbow, right wrist. And you can bend your right elbow if you want. Inhale it up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Take the hands straight up. And exhale to tabletop. Huge circle to the left. Huge circle to the right. Bring your hands forward and lift the hips up and back into downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Give yourself time to explore how to best serve this shape and open the back body, posterior side of the body. That's the representation of where we've been, the universal, the past. Spread through the fingers, anchor the whole palm. What movements are helping your body open up into this shape? Pedaling the heels, maybe straight back or maybe angled to the middle of the mat. Settle into your stillness. From your hands, lift your armpits, hug your ribs in, send the tail up, heels back. From your strong shoulders, relax your head. Let go of the tension in your neck. Lift the heels. See if you can tiptoe to the front of the mat with straight arms and straight legs. Otherwise, just slowly walk forward. And then blocks are nice to have here, so your legs are straight, your spine is straight, hips on heels, fold in. Inhale, flat back, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold in. Heel toe the feet a little wider. Sink the seat into chair pose and draw the hands like an arrow forward of the heart. So feel the thighs pull back, ribs pull in, arms settled out of the neck. Let your hands as the arrow of the heart be pointed and geared toward that future image you created. And loving kindness and compassion, we move away from the past with wisdom, anchored in the present with purpose and dedication. Inhale, press the legs straight, open the arms and the gaze to the sky. And exhale, soften the knees to fold with a flat back. Legs get straight, spine gets straight. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Huge breath. Spin the left heel down, step the right foot forward for warrior one. Maybe it's better if I go this way. I think that's a better angle. Right, so we have a nice distance for the feet. Back heel is anchored, hips are facing forward, ribs hugged in tight. Let's take the arms overhead, left palm to the sky, right hand grabs it, lift and lean to the right. Feel like your body is squared to the front of the mat. Left leg is super strong, pressing through the pinky edge. You can bend both elbows and press your head into your forearm, and then widen your elbows back, ribs hugged in tight. Inhale, come back up to center. Arms straight forward of the heart. Right leg presses straight. Hips go back, arms pull you forward till the tension in your right hamstring says stop. Let the arms drop, swing back. You can either stay Thumbs down, palms pressed toward each other, or clasp the hands, whatever feels better in your shoulders. From your right big toe anchoring down, pull the right hip back. Strengthen both legs. Each exhale might bring your long spine over your leg, little by little, inch by inch, step by step. Big breath in to extend through your heart. Exhale, bend your knee, humble warrior. Try to slide your right shoulder inside your knee and lift the hands up and back, or back and up. Lying on the seat. That gives us any difference, maybe a little bit. All right, so with the hands extending out of the shoulders, see if you can press your knee and shoulder together. Give yourself a little bit of balanced action there to heavy the head. Feel your feet connect to the ground, belly to spine. Slowly the hands inhale and lift you up. Release the clasp. Warrior one, any arm variation you like here. All right, don't stress out the neck. Huge breath in. Exhale, three-legged dog. Hands come down, right foot up and back. I like to lift the left heel to roll the right hip open and bend the knee. Real strong arms. Left heel can start to press back, getting into your stretch. And lift the left heel. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Look forward and step between the hands for warrior two. A longer stance maybe. Front heel back arch. Press your left thigh back so your hip is in line with your ankle. Level the hips as best as you can. Lunge into the right knee. Feel the strong inward spiral back thigh, outward spiral front thigh, and try to widen inner right knee, outer left hip. From all of that action and engagement, feel it rise. It has nowhere else to go from the floor up, but pull and rise all the way up. Send your gaze over your right hand. Feel this left side really opening. Gazing to the future. Feel the proud warrior spirit here. You know where you've been. You know who you are. You know where you're going. Aligned. Big breath. Bring your hands to your hips. Thighs go back, chest goes forward. Reverse your warrior from here. Left arm slides down the leg. Right arm lifts and pulls over to the left. Keep lunging to the right knee. Keep the thighs reaching back. Get more range of motion there. And then inhale, come on up. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Parallel the right toes. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hinge and fold. Prasarita Padottanasana. Weight shifts to the ball mounds. Hips in line with heels. Inhale, create length in the spine. Tone in the quads. Exhale, release your hinge. Wherever your arms want to be, they can grab the feet or the legs. Get underneath you, maybe you're on elbows. It's nice if you can keep the spine long. Bring the fingertips to the mat, elbows inside the knees, and squeeze them together. It helps lengthen the spine. Send the tail to the sky, and then maybe the head can move around a little bit. Very slowly, mindfully. Yes, no. 2 more breaths. On the inhale, slowly walk the hands forward, lengthening the spine. Exhale, hands to the hips, pause. Elbows pull together. Inhale, rise slowly. Right foot toward the front of the mat. Crawl the left foot closer. To pivot, face forward, high lunge. Step into your right foot. Hands go down, left knee to your chest. A little tight in this little corner here. So press your right thigh back. Find your gazing point for balance. Squeeze the left knee in as tight as you can. Step the left foot down. Inhale, chair pose. Arrow straight forward at the heart. Arms lift, squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Then maybe the inhale rises up. Exhale, fold over straight legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step to plank pose. In your high push-up, draw the lower belly up and in. Let your spine be parallel to the ground. So you're not letting the hips dip here. Feel like there's a neutral spine, strong quads, strong thighs, strong arms. And then hug into the lower ribs and close the eyes down. Feel connected again to your solar plexus, the Manipura. The city of jewels, the fire, the willpower and the will to change. You have to look at what's not working, the bad habits, and put energy into shifting them and changing them. It's not easy. Feel that power. Lower the knees, shoulder blades into the spine to lower the hips, then the chest. We're going to take the hands back, shoulder blades in and down the back. Inhale, Shavasana, Locus Pose. Find a good position for your neck. Maybe it's throat lifted, chin in to then look forward, maybe up. Try to lift from the thighs, fingertips reaching toward the feet. And then relax down. One ear to the mat, wiggle the hips. Breathe. Let the hips settle to stillness. Take a full breath there. See if I can get myself some room. Okay. So hips nice and anchored. Arms straight forward on the mat. Pinky edges anchored into the floor. Forehead to the mat. Pull your arms into the sockets. Right hand pushes down. Left arm lifts and then pulses. Keep going. Five more. Left pinky edge roots. Pull the arm into the socket. Press down. Right arm lifts. Pulse. Halfway. 5 more. Right hand roots, wiggle, just feel the energy bubbling all around the upper back. Breathe the back of the heart, the heartbreak of the past, the limiting beliefs we have about ourselves, the world. Breathe. And then inhale, lift everything up. Exhale, cactus the arms. We're going to do this 9 more times. Inhale forward. Exhale, cactus. Inhale forward. Exhale, cactus. Keep going. Find a good position for your neck. 4 more. Last one, lift. Release the feet, release the hands. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Slow the breath. Slow the heart rate. Feel earth energy coming in from your palms up to your hips, down your arches into the ground. Complete circuit of earth energy flowing through you, helping you feel strong, supported. Lift the heels. Right heel spins down, left foot steps forward, arms straight forward, arrow of the heart. Check in on your stance. Right foot is angled to anchor through the pinky edge and the big toe ball mound. hip facing forward. Arms lift, shoulder blades squeeze them back and down. Don't worry about lunging further into the left knee. Power the right leg. Reach the arms up overhead. Right faces up, left grabs it, lift. Gently lean to the left. Keep squaring your body to the front of the mat. Real strong right leg. Bend the elbows. Press your head into your forearm. Elbows press back behind you. Ribs hugging tight. Keep leaning left. Inhale, come up to center. Hands straight forward of the heart. Left leg gets straight. Hips go back. Arms pull the torso forward until you don't want to go anymore. And then release the arms down and back. Shoulder blades squeeze in and move down the back. Fingers stretching behind you. Maybe clasp the other way, non-habitual way. Hinging and folding little by little. Shanai, Shanai, little by little. Pranam, Pranam. Step by step. Little by little, again and again. That's how we make progress. Left big toe anchors down, left hand swings back. Inhale, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, lunge into the left knee. Humble warrior. Feel your hands pull back, then up. Keep pushing down into your left heel. Releasing the head. See if you can slide inside your left knee with your left hip moving back. Push them into each other. Very slowly push into your feet. Hands inhale you up. Any arm variation here for warrior one. Maybe the arrow goes straight up overhead. On the exhale, frame the left foot. Three-legged dog. Left foot up and back. Lift the right heel. Stretch the arms straight. Bend your left knee. Open the hip. Right heel can start to press back. Right heel lifts, exhale, left knee in, step to warrior two. Come on up. Front heel to back arch. A distance now that you're strong and comfortable in getting lower into the front thigh. Right thigh presses back, hip to heel. Inward right thigh, outward left thigh. Pull in, rise up. Feel the neck get long. My daughter and I have been really loving revisiting America's Next Top Model. Elegant neck. Feel that. Open up your creative expression of who you are. The world needs your authentic self. Feel that lift through there. Arms stretching your heart energy through the past to the present, guiding you forward into the future. Hands to the hips. Thighs go back, chest goes forward, right hand down the leg, left arm up and back. Keep lunging forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Parallel the toes. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold hands right under the shoulders. Settle the feet. Lift the tail. Found some earrings. Crawl the hands forward, up on fingertips. Press your thighs back. Lift your armpits. Heavy the head. Weights forward in the ball mound so that you're still aligned hip with heels. We're going to take the right hand to the left leg and let the right hip dip down. Slide your right hand as far down the leg as feels good in your lumbar spine, lower back. Little pull with your right hand, little press with your left, twisting underneath yourself. Weight still forward, legs are toned. Relax the head. Unwrap your twist. Let the left hip dip down, left hand to the right leg. Gently opening. Keep your weight forward. Left gently pulls, right hand pushes. Heavy the head. Inhale, return to center. Hips neutral to center. Walk the hands in. Hands up to the hips, elbows to the sky, slow rise. Left foot to the front of the mat. Right foot crawls in. Switch to face forward, high lunge. Find your gazing point. Step into your left foot. Arms go down, right knee comes up. Left thigh presses back. Hands draw energy down out of the neck. Right knee squeezing in tight. Right foot steps down. Take a moment, Tadasana. The head's gonna let's switch back to the side. There we go. Ooh, and I got a little lighter there. Perfect. So feel the four corners of your feet anchor down. Lift the arms, wrap them back, then down. Hug the ribs in. Feel the energy is lifting in your arches and coming into the hips. Feel the Mula Bandha lifting from the pelvic floor. Pull the lower belly in and up, the Uddiyana Bandha. Bottom ribs down, shoulder blades back and down. Throat back, head in line with the spine. Rising through the crown. What's here now? Float the eyes open. We're going to step into the right foot. Draw the left knee up just like we had it. Feel that the left hip is wrapped square. It's not lifting up. And the right thigh is pressing back. From your right heel all the way through, rise up. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, T, twist to the right. You can grab your, twist to the left. You can grab your knee. I like an open palm outside the knee. Feel your rooted leg, the length all the way up through the crown. Thighs pull back. Relax the shoulders out of the neck. And then squeeze your left ribs in tight. Notice that can give depth to your twist. And then see if you can switch your gaze all the way to your back thumb. Left hand comes to meet the right. Step into your right foot. Thighs go back. Chest comes forward into our revolved chair pose. Elbow to the knee. Hands up to the heart. I like this wide stance here. I also like to let the right side come into the twist. So anchor into your knee, lift your twist, and feel that your right side can come forward. See if your ribs can twist all the way up to your thumbs. Heart center to the thumbs. Huge breath in. Exhale, fold over straight legs, grab opposite elbows, and just hang. Anchor through the feet, tone the legs, relax the spine. Release the hands, bend the knees, lengthen the spine. Inhale, slowly rise up. As arms go overhead, send your weight to the left foot. Draw the right knee up. Left thigh presses back, right knee comes in tight. And then to hip height, twist to the right. Open palm if you like that, or grab the knee if you don't. But press your left thigh back. Keep the knee at hip height, relax the shoulders. Right ribs hug in tight. When they do, you get more range of motion, you get more twist. Right arm stretching back behind you. Could your gaze follow the thumb? Right palm meets left. Left foot steps down, hip width or wider. Left elbow down or right knee. Revolve chair pose. Anchor into the knee, push into the hands, lift your twist. Try to get your heart all the way to your thumbs. And if the left side wants to come into it, let it. Feel the freedom in that. The spaciousness through the sacrum, the lower back. Big breath in. Exhale, fold over your legs, heavy the torso. Release the hands. Take your two blocks and stack them on top of each other, their lowest setting. Bring your sit bones equally onto the blocks and step the feet wide and maybe forward. Take this nice Yin Yoga Squat. Arms are on top of the knees, not forced inside, so the spine is really long and lifted. Chest is open, neck is free. And just feel your heart rate settle down, your breath travel into the bottom ribs. Notice if your sit bones are equal to each other or equally weighted. See if you can create more equality there. Or notice any imbalance. Don't judge it, just notice it. Show compassion for the ways in which your life has affected your body. Maybe you birthed a couple babies. The pelvis is never the same. Maybe you had a major car accident. Maybe your work makes one side of your body do something that and the other side doesn't, right? How has your life affected your body? Maybe dive into another deeper level in that. Is there trauma? Are you holding that in memory? You can close the eyes comfortably. Let the mind's eye open. Tell your higher self that you're here and receptive to listen. With the eyes open, we're going to slide the left shoulder down inside the knee, fingertips to the floor, and then press in so the heart is nice and open. Inhale the right arm out to T. Flip your right palm to the left and draw the arm closer to your head. From your right hip, stretch and lift into your right fingertips. And then exhale, round your right arm toward your right knee. Fingertips to the floor, anchored into the leg. Inhale, left arm out. Sit tall, left palm faces the right. Bring your arm closer to your head. Hip to fingertips, stretch and reach. Again, what are we reaching toward? And then round, exhale. It's nice to bring the toes more forward and the knees together. Open palms drop to the ground. Round your back, heavy the head. Breathe into the sensation in the back body. Again, an invitation to look through the lens of the past. Take your breath to where you feel the most sensation and then just try to assimilate what that sensation means. Where is it the most intense? Maybe it's linked to a specific energy center. Maybe it's connected to a specific injury. Breathe into it. Know that you're safe. It's okay to access the memory. It's okay to wonder. Maybe the head can move gently side to side. And gently bring the fingertips down. Push the floor away. Sit upright. And we'll gently just come off the blocks onto the back. Mat more parallel here. Lay on the back, bend the knees, and then have a block close by. Give your shoulder blades a little walk in and down the back, rolling the pelvis forward. Inhale, lift the hips for bridge and see if the block can get on the highest setting. If not, take the middle setting. Don't overdo it, but rest on the block. Wiggle the arm bones more underneath you, shoulder blades to the spine. Push into the whole foot, upper arm back of the head, and then feel your pelvis, even supported on the block, rolling forward. Don't overdo it because you can really expand the back bend with the support, even on the middle setting. But feel that your pubic bone is going forward toward the far end of the block and down as the bottom ribs are lifting up and moving back. You can lift the chin away from the chest a little bit, and the arms can be anywhere that you feel the most open and supported. 5 more breaths. Feel the openness of the belly from the front of the sacrum, right? The lower belly there, our second chakra, to the third, the Manipura and the solar plexus, feeding the heart, the throat, the third eye, and then just dripping out of the crown. Maybe there's a visual representation of this energy flowing sacrum, ribs, heart, throat, third eye, crown. Let your arms come palm down near the hips. Hug the belly. Inhale, lift off the block. Take it to its lowest setting. Pause. Arms can come out from underneath you if they were very tight, wrapped in. And then if you can, comfortably stretch the legs straight. If the lower back gets aggravated, flex the feet. Inward spiral the thighs. If you can relax, just let them relax. And then it can be really nice to give a gentle massage, soft finger pads, not finger points. Just soft finger pads, rubbing all around the as-is points, the big bone of the pelvis that sticks out. On the front of that, working down, is your hip flexors, the quad muscle coming up. Quadratus femoris. Inside the point toward the belly gets into the core muscles, but also the iliopsoas muscle. Psoas is very deep to the spine, but it is connected to this iliacus, so you can kind of access it here. It's a very intimate muscle connected to trauma, connected to sympathetic nervous response, fear, fight, flight, freeze. So give yourself a moment to love up on yourself. Maybe the outer hip wants some attention. I'm taking the heel of my hand, just pushing and pulling. And then bring the palms down on the belly, upper arms still rooted. Maybe it sucks underneath a bit so that it's not rounded even though we're on the ground. And just let the energy of your hands tune into your belly, grounding your energy through the belly. Flex the feet, hug into your core. One foot comes in and the other. Inhale, lift off the block, slide it out of the way, come down onto the back. Pause, neutral, breathe, notice. Then bring your feet and knees together. Take your right thigh over your left. Pick up your hips and take them to the right. Draw the knees to the left. Arms can go to T. Your right arm can stretch overhead. My feet are on the floor, my knees aren't. You can lift your gaze and look to the right. Lost our light. Thighs hug in and pull back. Notice the comfort in that, in your twist. Maybe a little stretch in the right hip. Oh, it's really black. You can barely see me. Sorry. And then inhale to center, unwrap hips to center. left thigh over right. Let's see if I can come over here. See, there we go. We'll go left knee over right. Pick up the hips, take them to the left. Knees drop to the right. Open the arms. Look left if it's comfortable, but feel your thighs pull back. Create your lumbar curve. It feels so much more nurturing in the lumbar spine, the lower back, and the twist. Maybe even brought depth to your twist. But feel the wringing out of your center of the spine, the energy, breaking up areas of stagnation. Hug into the belly, bring yourself back to center, unwrap. Hips come to center. Give the knees a squeeze. If there's any other shape or pose that would make your Shavasana beautifully wonderful, you can take that now. Or let your legs start to extend long forward. Okay, I'm going to sit here so my lighting is good. But get comfortable. Maybe you want warmer clothes on, lights shut off. Give yourself the tending to what's going to make you 10% more comfortable, 10% heavier into the mat. And then settle in. What more could you give to the floor? Check in around your face and jaw. Are you gripping? Taurus is a simple energy. This season encourages us to slow down and experience a whole moment and not overthink our next moves. There's a stillness in the air when the sun lands here, and we have time to process past events. Life is always handing us wisdom. Each day we are brought new information that guides our journey and evolves us. Some of this wisdom, though, is acquired through a painful process. But as we look back, we can see the growth and how uncomfortable that is. The journey of our evolution is full of events that opened our eyes, but also caused heartbreak, uncertainty, and insecurity. Taurus season is a time to connect with nature and feel held, understood, and safe. To find and honor our stillness. It's what makes us feel connected to our higher self, the present moment that clears our intentions. Once you can connect to stillness and presence, life becomes simpler. Eclipses are the powerful portal of change. It is a deep connection with the earth, the sky, and our infinite potential. On this day, feel one with the beauty around you and let it bring about a sense of gratitude. Let the energy of this eclipse open your heart and help you appreciate everything in your world. Notice each breath in your body and be grateful for it while paying attention to all the abundance within and around you. Taurus reminds us that abundance comes from within and begins with appreciating what we already have. It continues when we realize that we are worthy of everything we desire and that everything we wish to have is already ours. Feel your gratitude this day and feel your abundance, knowing that when you take the precious moments to be grateful for what you already have, it creates more of what you want in your life, and it also makes what you have enough. Feel the ground beneath you, Mother Earth always supporting you. Every step you take, she's there. Widen through the bottom ribs and let a deeper breath fill you. And then wiggle your fingers and toes, awakening the body slowly. Make fist and roll your wrist. Flex and point your feet. Roll your ankles. When you're ready, inhale the arms overhead and stretch your legs together and forward and out of your center. Expand. Maybe wiggle side to side. What feels good as you open your entire body as if you're awakening to the day. And after practice, we are, in a way, awakening fresh and new. Hugging the knees in when you're ready. Give yourself some love. A release to the lower back. Massage it. Rock and roll, circle, whatever feels good. Take your time to revisit your comfortable seat. Prop up the hips. Feel again rooted, settled, open to the ground above, lifted, light, open to the universe above. Hands connected at heart center. Anjali Mudra. With eyes closed or gazing through the palms, take a moment to feel the ways in which things have changed in practice. Body, energy, mind, emotion, thought, spirit. What is different? Let that be examples of the power you have to create change. Harness this cosmic energy. Tap into these natural cycles of our universe so that you're in line with the divine, that you are wise to where you've been, the karmic path of what came through this life in your DNA. That's what eclipses are about, collective karmic paths intersecting, right? And how your individual journey is essential for the collective. Take a big breath into your heart. Exhale, bow to yourself, bringing your intuitive mind to your thinking heart, your feeling heart. The light in me sees and reflects the light in you. To you I bow. Namaste. Thank you so much. Hope that feels good. And I hope that you have this very heightened energy and motivation to keep going. All right, see you soon.